Breaking news here on Good Morning today is in the UK now and will have a medical today ahead of his move to Manchester United. The fee is worth £50.5 million. That includes add-ons.
Yeah, I think they're still looking at right-back options, but it's going to depend on what happens with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He started all 3 games in all competitions for Manchester United this season, in the Carabao Cup and 2 in the Premier League. And I think you can see at the bottom of your screen as it goes across, Wan-Bissaka starts against Bournemouth tonight as well. He has impressed Erik ten Hag, and there's a feeling a rejuvenated Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be a win-win situation for Manchester United, because he could be a good option for Manchester United once Diogo Dalot is fit anyway, and conversely he could be a more attractive proposition for an interested club if they wanted to sign him in January. So if that was to happen and he was to leave, I think United will just keep half an eye out on right-back options as well. And I think they're also looking at goalkeeping options, because Martin Dubravka, you remember, has gone back to Newcastle United. His loan spell's been cut short. Manchester United got David De Gea and then Tom Heaton and Nathan Bishop. They are looking at potentially bringing in another goalkeeper to provide competition for David De Gea, but it's not a massive priority just now. It's not an emergency, because they've got what they feel to be 3 good goalkeepers on the books there.
That's what Arsenal need to do in terms of reinforcements. They didn't do that business in the summer. Obviously, they brought in Raheem Sterling on loan, but he hasn't really contributed. And I think it's an overcorrection right now from Arsenal. When I look back to the transfer window last summer, when they brought in defensive reinforcements, they brought in David Raya, they brought in Jurriën Timber, they brought in Declan Rice, who at the time was a defensive midfielder. Because in the first season that Arsenal launched by committee, they do need that number 9 that's prolific. Kai Havertz has contributed, but it's clear of these injuries, and it's clear from the comments from Mikel Arteta that number 9 is what they are prioritising this window.
I think, I can understand as well the question to Misa on whether or not it is a necessity. He believes it's a necessity in this window. I think in previous press conferences and when we've heard from Mikel, he has very much praised the squad as a whole and the squad's involvement in goals and what they could do as a squad. Could provide more goals, they would be OK until the man comes in the summer, that big name signing that they fundamentally need. For Arsenal, I think it depends on just how much they want out of this season and whether...
The red half of Manchester is buzzing once again, in a move that has sent shockwaves across the football world. Manchester United have completed a blockbuster midfield signing, a deal many fans are already calling a season turning point. With confirmation lighting up social media, and major outlets amplifying the news, Old Trafford is alive with belief, momentum, and renewed ambition. After months of uncertainty and rebuilding, this transfer feels like a powerful statement of intent. United are no longer whispering about a revival, they are declaring it. Write an article according to the topic.